Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It greatly helps out my channel. I'm almost at 19,000. Yay! And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. These are my energy oracle cards. Okay, so we're going to look at what you may be struggling with. We have Magician and the Mirror. We have Storm Warning. Ooh, we got a tornado going on. And we have the 6th chakra. And that is the 3rd eye chakra. That's insight and clear thoughts. So obviously you can't have clear thought when you have a storm warning and a tornado going all around you. All right, what do you need to focus on? Caring connection. Focus on the people that are there to support you and stop trying to make relationships work with people that are not there for you. Strategy, we have journal log, and then we have door to personal healing and happiness. What do you need to focus on, right? Going on right now. How do you open those doors to personal healing and happiness, right? It's with caring connections. And kind of having that strategy to, okay, who do I need to distance myself from and who do I need to focus on? Future energies, look at that. Happy family. So exciting. We have door to value. Look at all that money flowing around. And value, whatever value represents for you, which could be beautiful, happy family or caring connections. What is important to you? This is the energy that wants to come in for you. And we have the world. The opportunities are limitless for you as long as you believe. The thinking man. Thinking. What is your thinking? What is your thought process? Right? What is your focus? I kind of feel like you're stuck trying to make something work that just isn't working. For some reason. Magician in the Mirror is about being able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I truly happy? We have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. Loving yourself enough to know that if there is a situation that needs to be changed, that you will change it. And being able to know that you are powerful. I feel like you feel a sense of feeling powerless, but it's because you're giving your power to someone who is not using it in a good way, or maybe using it against you and is causing this storm warning here. I feel that when you have relationships with friends, family members, partnerships, when you have those relationships that are a true partnership and are a back and forth, then you don't feel like you're at a loss of power. You feel this back and forth. There are times when the power can shift within the relationship, but then it always seems to come back together and level out. But I feel here there is a situation to where you're not listening to what your intuition is telling you. You're not thinking clearly, and you're caught up in the storm. So obviously when you're caught up in a storm, you can't really figure things out. It's like you need to kind of step away from the situation to really see what's going on. When we're in the middle of something, people around us will say things and point things out. But if we're around it and we're like, no, that's not happening. That's not the way it's going on. Because we can't see it. Working on taking the opportunity to release yourself from this 9 of Swords. Right? Because it's like has her hand up and she's like, it's almost like we have the devil here and then we have the storm warning here, and it's like kind of shielding yourself from this energy that is coming down towards you. And working on that, working at seeing the opportunities to step away and how it's affecting you here. What do you need to focus on? One day at a time. I love that with the caring connections. Strategy. What is your strategy? One day at a time, one moment at a time, one situation at a time, right? And letting go of what does not serve you and focusing on the positive. Focus on your caring connections. Focus on the people that are there to support you, that are there to help you, that are there to, that are truly on your side to be able to open that door to personal healing and happiness. You are in charge of opening those doors, right? And with the dove there, setting yourself free. And I loved how the next card out was the happy family with the, it's almost like the dove is reflective of like they're wearing all the white and then there's the rainbow there. And you're in charge of who you surround yourself with and what you surround yourself with and your living space. And if you feel that your living space is heavy and it's not a place of calmness and relax, that you are in charge of moving that furniture around or putting things away that you feel are triggers, or bringing maybe things out you haven't seen in a long time and displaying new things or changing things up, right? That you are in charge of that, right? You are in charge of handling those, kind of looking at things from a different perspective and analyzing it in a new way. Look at this. I love this energy that wants to come in for you. On top of happy family, door to value, and the world, we have the sun, and we have the death card, which is another major card, and we have the emperor. Look at that, how powerful that is. Overall energy, we have the devil card. This represents fool's gold, right? This represents those things that they're not what they seem, that there's a falsehood to them. And I feel that this represents that toxic energy that is around this situation. Just like I was saying, see how the face here with this Nine of Swords, it's the same devil face. That's why I said that it was the devil face right there in this Nine of Swords, and it's that toxicity and that feeling of feeling trapped and confined and putting you in that Nine of Swords energy. But this energy here that wants to come in is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. Putting an end to this energy in this situation here and feeling your power come back and be restored. But you are in charge of opening those doors to personal healing and happiness. And what is your strategy, right? Journal log. It could be writing things down, releasing things, letting things go, and focusing on those people that are around you that can help you through this situation. That you're in charge of getting to work and seeing the opportunities, taking it one day at a time. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but recognizing that there's something that's going on with this storm warning and the devil card and the Nine of Swords, and recognizing, you know what, I'm looking in the mirror and saying, you know what, I'm just not feeling like myself. I'm just not, the situation is, I'm not listening to my inner voice. I'm just not feeling like myself. Being that thinking man and saying, okay, I need to sit down and figure out what's really going on with me, and figuring out, how do I move myself? How do I open those doors to personal healing and happiness? How do I, not putting that on someone else. You can have people around you that can help you, but not putting that, well, you know, if I'm in a new relationship and this amazing person comes in, then they're going to make my life right. No, maybe temporarily, maybe for a little bit, but it's going to go back to where you were. You have to fix it within yourself. You have to be happy within yourself. That's just my thought. That's what I've experienced. You have to find that within yourself. And then you surround yourself with those people that make you feel that way, right? Those caring connections that help and keep you in that energy. Is everything always rainbows and unicorns? No. But you're able to work through things easier because you are in a happier place. You are in a better place. And those down times are fewer and far between and are not as long. So let's grab a animal oracle card. Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. I feel like if you get into the energy of feeling that you've wasted time and this is wasted or that's wasted, or feeling that frustration, is that you're putting yourself back into this Nine of Swords energy and saying, you know what, this time is not wasted. That I'm finally, I'm finally at the point where I can see what it is that I need to do, what it is I need to change, right? I'm finally in this thinking state where I'm like, okay, you know what? All of these things that I've gone through have been a learning opportunity for me, and that nothing is wasted. Because again, if you put yourself in that frustration energy, that it's again working against yourself. Okay, so let's grab, well, I'm not going to take all of those. I'm just going to take this one, which I saw, which is returning, going with the flow. Going with the flow, not fighting up against yourself, right? Not saying, okay, this is what it is, and how can I work through this? How can I process this? How can I get past this? And realizing that I feel change is on the horizon for you. But it's to this beautiful energy here, right? This is beautiful change. Without a doubt, I would want things to change, to be in this energy versus this energy, because this does not look fun. And this is a positive change here, and feeling more powerful. So I would say that is the change I would want to be in. All right, let me grab, to close it out, let's grab a Whispers of Healing. All right. We have awareness, being aware of what's really going on around you, and not pulling down those blinds, not closing your eyes, not making excuses, being more aware of the reality of what's happening, the reality of what's going on, the reality of how you're feeling, the reality of this Nine of Swords and this Devil energy that is around you. And when you can acknowledge that, then you have your starting point, right? Because then you're like, okay, the reality is this is my situation, and I've got to make some changes because this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be, right? I want to be in this door to personal healing and happiness, this door to value, right? Opening up these two doors right here, opening up these doors for you. You are in charge of opening up those doors for yourself, being aware that you are in charge of this. You are in charge of what energy you surround yourself with. Yes, things happen around us, but it's like, how do we accept those things when we have those challenges, when we have those things that, you know, we feel are really tough to deal with? Do we feel that, okay, showing you how strong you really are, that you can get through those difficult situations? And I almost feel like it's kind of like shedding that skin, because you're opening up these new doors over here, so you have to release all of this energy, and this is something that's going to be hard to do. It's going to be difficult, right? It's going to be challenging. But see that as I embrace this challenge because I want to reach this energy over here. I want to open up these new doors. I want to show myself how strong I am, and that how powerful I really am, right? With the Magician and the Mirror, and showing myself how powerful I really am, and that these challenges are not something to make me weaker. These challenges are something to make me stronger. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.